All right, so everyone's been talking about this Diddy situation, right? It's way bigger than just some celebrity scandal. It's like the whole damn music industry is built on a foundation of, well, let's just say it's not pretty. Remember Katt Williams going off on Club Shay Shay? Everyone thought he was just being wild, but damn, the dude was dropping truth bombs left and right. He basically said 2024 was going to be the year of reckoning for all these big dick deviants, and honestly, it's looking like he nailed it. We're talking about allegations of some seriously messed up stuff, these freak-offs that Diddy supposedly hosted. I'm not talking about your average Hollywood party. We're talking about something way darker, with heavy drugs, coercion, and secret recordings. And now, these tapes are supposedly surfacing, and the names attached to them are, yeah, it's a lot to unpack. Look, the internet's gone wild with speculation about who's on these tapes. 7 names keep popping up, and some of them are genuinely shocking. I mean, Meek Mill? That one hit me hard. There's this audio clip floating around, and let me tell you, even the little bit I heard was disturbing. I can't even play it for you. It's that explicit. You can find it on TikTok or Reddit if you really want to subject yourself to it. But it's not just the audio. Remember that video of Diddy with Meek by the pool? Diddy's calling him daddy, saying, "You deserve it, daddy. You put in that work. Proud of you. I love you." I mean, come on. That's not how you talk to a friend. That's some next level weirdness. And then there's the 27th birthday party Diddy threw for Meek in Vegas. Matching outfits? A mansion trashed beyond belief? Broken glass, use protection, blood on the sheets? It sounds like a goddamn horror movie. Of course, Meek came out swinging, claiming it was all AI, bots, a coordinated smear campaign. He even dropped this gem. "My voice is so powerful as a black man from the ghetto that they want it silenced worldwide." Strong words, but nobody was buying it. Why? Because an alleged security guard came forward claiming he recorded the audio himself. He said he heard things through the door that he couldn't even repeat. Then Jaguar Wright jumped in, saying Nicki Minaj, Meek's ex, paid the bodyguard to leak the audio, that she'd recorded it at some Calabasas freak-off. Meek offered $100,000 for someone to prove his innocence, but then, crickets. Silence. And in the age of the internet, silence equals guilt. So Meek tried to distance himself, join the No Diddy crew, but the damage was done. He's caught in the crossfire now, and it's not looking good. But it's not just Meek. This whole thing goes way back. Think about Usher. He was basically the prototype for this whole mess. When Usher was just 13, L.A., Reed sent him to live with Diddy for a year at Puffy Flavor Camp. Flavor Camp? Seriously? Even the name sounds shady as hell. Usher himself admitted in an interview with Howard Stern that he saw some curious things during that time. He was 13, witnessing parties, women, the whole lifestyle. And he even admitted he had Pydium at 13. What the hell does a 3-year-old need with Pydium? And the messed up part? Usher then sent Justin Bieber to Diddy. He went through whatever he went through, and then he sent another kid into the same damn situation. Jaguar Wright even claims Usher was used as a tool to get Diddy access to Bieber. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber, but his management kept blocking him. Then Usher took over, got temporary guardianship of Justin, and handed him over to Diddy for 48 hours. 48 hours with a teenage boy. It's sickening. Bieber's situation is seriously messed up. I mean, he released that song Lonely in 2020, and it's heartbreaking. Everybody saw me sick, and it felt like no one gave a fuck. That's not just some pop star being dramatic. That's real pain. He unfollowed Usher, Scooter Braun, everyone from his early career. He's finally cutting ties with the people who failed to protect him. Good for him, honestly. He needs to heal from whatever the hell he went through. Then you've got Lil Rod, Rodney Jones. This guy's lawsuit against Diddy is what's fueling a lot of these tape rumors. He claims Diddy recorded everything, has hundreds of hours of audio and video. Hundreds! Can you imagine the dirt that's on those tapes? Lil Rod's story about how he got sucked into Diddy's world is messed up too. He said, "You gotta get co-signed by one of the gatekeepers to make it in the music industry, Puff Doctor." Dre, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, You need one of them to vouch for you, or nobody will work with you. So he felt like he had to be in Puff's circle, which meant going along with whatever Puff wanted. And what Puff wanted was for everyone to drink all the time. But those drinks were allegedly laced. Aubrey O'Day even talked about possibly being assaulted without even knowing it because her drink was drugged. Lil Rod said he took a drink and woke up later in bed with Puff, his butt hurting. He said he knew what happened even though he was out of it. Think about how violating that is. He was drugged and assaulted, but he felt trapped because he was trying to get his foot in the door. He hadn't been paid, hadn't gotten any credit for working on the Love album, so he felt like he had to stick it out. Puff was great at finding people who wanted to be in the industry so badly they'd do anything, and then he exploited them. That's what predators do. French Montana's another name that keeps popping up. There's no leaked audio, but the speculation is heavy. He signed to Bad Boy, became inseparable from Diddy. Same vacations, same parties, same everything. The body language between them in photos is way too comfortable. Remember that birthday video? French is shirtless and oiled up, and Diddy's singing, "Happy birthday, dear friend," to him. Why is he shirtless? Why is he oiled up? And why does Diddy look at him like that? It's awkward. Diddy showed French major favoritism. He named a vodka flavor after him, took him everywhere, promoted him like family. The streets have been whispering for years that the Bad Boy record deal didn't come free. Allegedly, French's rise came with strings attached. Career favors in exchange for private loyalty. French has defended Diddy in the past, but he's been completely silent about the recent trafficking indictments. That silence says a lot. Kevin Hart isn't a rapper, but he's close to Diddy and Usher. He can't be left out of this conversation. There's this weird video of Kevin and his brother talking about wrestling over Frosted Flakes, and the context seems really odd now. Back in 2010, Kevin was under scrutiny for allegedly hosting parties for Diddy. Reporters wanted to know if he saw anything strange. But Kevin played it cool, dodged their questions. He acted like he didn't know what they were talking about. But we all saw that video of him at Diddy's party, so he definitely knows what went down. Kevin hasn't addressed the resurfaced footage, and people are wondering if he has insider knowledge that he's not sharing. Then Orlando Brown made a wild claim that Kevin Hart took $50 million to unversion his hole. When someone asked him to explain, Orlando just said, "No, I just told you. That's it." Orlando has been calling people out for years, and sometimes he ends up being right. So people are taking this seriously. Finally, there's Mace. There's no confirmation that Diddy did anything to Mace, but the evidence is suspicious. There's this clip from a music video where Diddy is sneaking something while looking at Mace. The whole interaction looks inappropriate. Mace finally broke his silence, said he's saving his takes for the documentary, but he didn't clarify which documentary. Mace has been in the picture with Diddy for a long time. He knows everything, but says nothing. His silence is suspicious. What is Diddy holding over him that keeps him so quiet? People believe Mace was blackmailed by Diddy. Including him in documentaries would open up questions about why he won't speak up. It would make people wonder what dirt Diddy still has on him. So people like 50 Cent decided it was better to just leave him out completely. And Diddy's connections aren't just limited to these 7 people. Jaguar Wright has been speaking out about this for years. She said DBJ should be charged Mary J. Blige should be charged. Jennifer Lopez should be charged. Jay-Z should be charged, Khaled should be charged, Rick Ross should be charged, Usher should be charged and tried with him. That's a long list. It shows the scope of this situation extends far beyond just 7 people. Multiple industry figures were allegedly involved or complicit. The protection network goes deep. Katt Williams said it himself. Diddy was just a worker. The real question is, who's the boss? Diddy didn't do all of this alone. There are people above him who allowed this to happen, who protected him, who covered for him. Until those people are exposed, nothing will really change. So, yeah, it's a damn mess. And the thing that gets me is how many people had to know about this. Like, it wasn't just Diddy acting alone in a dark room. We're talking about a whole network of people enabling this behavior, protecting him, covering it up. And for what? Money? Power? Access? Probably all of the above. Look at these record labels, these management companies, these PR firms. They all knew something was up. They saw the parties, they heard the rumors, they saw the young kids getting pulled into this world. But they didn't say anything. They didn't do anything. They just kept cashing their checks and looking the other way. And the media's complicit too, man. For years, they've been glorifying this lifestyle, celebrating these celebrities, ignoring the dark side. They've been so focused on the glitz and glamour that they completely miss the abuse and exploitation. Now, all of a sudden, they're acting shocked and appalled. Give me a break. They're just as guilty as anyone else. And what about the fans? They're part of the problem too. They idolize these celebrities, put them on a pedestal, forgive their mistakes. They're so desperate to be close to fame and fortune that they're willing to overlook anything. They buy the music, they watch the movies, they attend the concerts, they fuel the machine that allows this abuse to continue. It's a whole damn culture, man. A culture of greed, power, and exploitation. And it's not just in the music industry. It's in Hollywood, it's in politics, it's in every single institution in this country. The powerful prey on the vulnerable, and nobody does a damn thing about it. But maybe, just maybe, this Diddy situation is a turning point. Maybe it's finally waking people up to the reality of what's going on. Maybe it's finally holding these powerful people accountable for their actions. Maybe it's finally creating a culture of accountability and transparency. I'm not holding my breath, though. These things have a way of fading away, of getting swept under the rug. The powerful people will circle the wagons, protect their own, and try to make this all go away. They'll pay off the victims, silence the witnesses, and manipulate the media. They'll do whatever it takes to maintain their power and control. But we can't let them get away with it. We have to keep talking about this, keep exposing the truth, keep demanding justice. We have to support the victims, protect the witnesses, and hold the perpetrators accountable. We have to create a culture where abuse and exploitation are not tolerated, where power is not abused, and where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. It's a long shot, I know, but it's worth fighting for, because if we don't, nothing will ever change. The powerful will continue to prey on the vulnerable, and the cycle of abuse will continue. And that's not a world I want to live in. So yeah, keep an eye on this Diddy situation. It's more than just a celebrity scandal.